Australia is ever ready to support Solomon Islands in its fight for gender equality. Australia's ambassador for gender equality, Ms. Stephanie Copus Campbell, highlighted this in an interview with SIBC News. Ms. Campbell, who is visiting the country this week, says programs supported by the Australian government are based on the Solomon Islands government's request. She says a comprehensive approach is needed when addressing gender equality in the country.
Well, on the one hand, it needs to be vast, and we have to look at it in a way that's comprehensive, and this is why. It's because all of our society, no matter what area we work in, it has a population, and that population is made up of 50% men and boys, 50% women and girls. And in any one approach, in terms of how Australia is working in our own country or also in partnership here, if we don't understand that in any engagement, if we don't understand that in the health sector or the education sector or the law and justice sector, we're not going to be, for example, the programs we support, we're not going to be targeting the needs and the aspirations of 100% of the population. So in everything that we do, we ask ourselves two questions. How can we maximize the opportunities for everyone to be involved and no one to be left behind? And how can we minimize any unintended consequences or harm that might come from this action? And so that is an approach that we ask in everything that we do. But we also have some specific targeted programs which are based on what the government of Solomon Islands has asked us to focus on. So we don't come in and say, this is what you need, we're going to do this, this, and this. We come in and say, how can we help you? How would you like to partner with us? And your government, in working with us, has raised issues like ensuring we are working with women in leadership roles, that we are supporting women in business, because that economic inclusion in the economy, really, really important. How we're getting women and girls into certain aspects of education to lift those barriers. So the TVET college that I visited yesterday, to look at how we engage there. Australia has a lot of challenges, but also experience on dealing with violence against women. So we've been asked to work with you in that regard as well, to look at some of the services that are provided to support those experiencing violence. That's another area that we've focused on. But in every case, it's not Australia coming to say this is what we are going to do. It's really about the Solomon Islands government and the Solomon Islands civil society and people saying this is what we would like from our partnership with Australia.
Ms. Campbell says going forward, the relations between both countries is one of partnership.
So again, the relationship's one of partnership. It's one of where we learn from you and you learn from us, and we help each other. We're neighbors and we're friends. We help each other. And so the partnership in terms of gender equality goes forward on that basis. And I'll say it again, it's Solomon Islands defining where they want to take this journey, the pace they want to take this journey, the key issues that they want to focus on in this journey. And then it's Australia looking at where we're best placed to provide support along the way. It will never be a relationship where we come and tell you this is what you need to do and this is how you need to do it. Never. That never works, and that should never be the case. So as we move forward in this relationship, what I'm excited about and what I've seen having been here, for example, is that we have so many shared values in this space. We both get that this is the right thing to do and it's the smart thing to do, to ensure that we're not leaving our women behind and that they can make a meaningful contribution. And so within that, there's so many different ways that we can agree on a work agenda around that. That not only helps both of our